Fans of Days of Our Lives, an emotionally charged week from March 24th to 28th as secrets and lies unravel, setting the stage for heated confrontations and shocking revelations. Relationships will be tested, loyalties questioned, and tensions will escalate to explosive levels. At the heart of this week's turmoil is the complicated relationship between Alex Kyriakis and Stephanie Johnson. Alex has been blissfully unaware of the undercurrents of secrecy swirling around him, but that will change dramatically this week. Everything begins with Joy Wesley's shocking revelation, or rather, her decision to keep a major truth hidden. Salem residents have been buzzing with speculation about Joy's pregnancy, but Joy firmly denies these rumors to both Alex and Stephanie, claiming there is no baby on the way. However, the truth behind her denial is far more complicated and is destined to alter many lives in Salem forever. Unbeknownst to Alex, Joy Wesley is indeed pregnant, and she is terrified of the consequences. The baby's paternity could potentially cause an upheaval which prompts Joy to hide the truth from everyone. Stephanie, sensing Joy's desperation, agrees to help protect her secret, though it places her own relationship with Alex at risk. The delicate nature of this secret leads Stephanie to confide in Phillip Kyriakis, a decision that sets off an unfortunate chain of events. Xander Kyriakis overhears their confidential discussions. Xander, prone to leaping to conclusions, quickly assumes that Stephanie and Phillip are rekindling their past romantic relationship. With a combination of protective instincts, jealousy, and misguided loyalty toward Alex, Xander doesn't hesitate to act on his suspicions. Determined to protect his family member, Xander confronts Alex with his conclusions, confidently asserting that Stephanie is being unfaithful. Alex, initially doubtful, finds himself rapidly overcome by suspicion and anger as Xander insists with absolute certainty that Stephanie has betrayed him. Emotion clouds Alex's judgment, driving him toward an explosive confrontation. The fallout happens swiftly when Alex confronts Phillip. Blinded by rage and convinced that Phillip has betrayed him, Alex physically attacks Phillip, calling him names and accusing him of unimaginable betrayal. Phillip, caught completely off guard by Alex's fury, vehemently denies the accusations. The scene escalates dramatically, drawing attention from other Salem residents who watch in shock as the heated altercation unfolds. Alex's anger is intense, his emotions raw, making the encounter difficult for Phillip, who struggles to maintain his innocence amidst the chaos. Realizing that matters have spun entirely out of control, Stephanie is horrified by the destructive consequences of the secret she intended to keep for Joy's sake. Determined to rectify the situation before it spirals further, Stephanie urgently seeks Alex, desperate for a chance to clarify the truth. Alex, still boiling with feelings of betrayal and hurt, reluctantly agrees to listen, though skepticism clouds his heart. In a powerful and emotional confrontation, Alex demands honesty from Stephanie, his heart visibly breaking as he prepares for the worst. Stephanie, burdened by the truth and the misunderstanding that threatens their future, takes a deep breath and courageously reveals the real reason behind her secretive conversations with Phillip. Stephanie openly admits the deception surrounding Joy's pregnancy and clarifies Phillip's role as merely a confidant. She also candidly reveals the existence of a fake letter used as part of her plan to protect Joy's secret. Her honesty is raw and vulnerable as she insists she would never betray Alex by cheating with her ex. Stephanie's sincerity touches Alex deeply, giving him pause and causing him to reevaluate his earlier accusations. Yet, this revelation only creates more complexities for Salem. Alex must now grapple with a new reality. A secret pregnancy kept hidden, misunderstandings that nearly destroyed his relationship, and feelings of betrayal by his closest confidants. Moreover, the question remains: who is the father of Joy's unborn child? And why is she so desperately determined to hide this truth? As this tangled web of secrets and deceit continues to unfold, viewers are left wondering how Salem will recover from these dramatic confrontations. Relationships will be forever changed, trust will be challenged, and the revelations ahead promise even more emotional turmoil. Tune in to Days of Our Lives during the week of March 24th to 28th to watch this explosive drama unfold. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Yesterday's dramatic episode, which aired on March 21st, brought heartfelt celebrations, intriguing twists, and powerful moments of love and hope. The story began as Jada and Rafe shared an early moment of joy, celebrating a victory that felt deeply personal and significant to both of them. It was clear to anyone watching just how much these two had endured, and this quiet victory was all the sweeter because of it. Meanwhile, Kristen's arrival stirred tension at the police station. Determined and resolute, Kristen boldly took possession of her mother's immunity agreement from Jada, confident that this was the key to gaining Rachel Blake's cooperation. Kristen declared with assurance that once Rachel knew the immunity deal was secure, she'd have no choice but to provide the essential testimony Melinda was waiting for. Jada, ever professional and unshakably calm, gave Kristen a pointed reminder. Time is ticking. With Kristen exiting, carrying with her the precious immunity agreement, Jada allowed herself a brief moment of relief. This was one step closer to justice, one step closer to closing a chapter filled with tension and uncertainty. Just as the air settled, Rafe walked into Jada's office, a warm smile lighting his face. His presence immediately softened the atmosphere, bringing with it comfort and familiarity. Rafe, attentive and thoughtful as always, proposed that they step out together for a relaxing dinner. But Jada wasn't quite ready yet. She explained to Rafe, in a tone blending professional satisfaction with gentle anticipation, that she just secured a major breakthrough with Kristen. Rachel Blake was now poised to provide critical testimony, a development that would significantly impact the ongoing case. Understanding her need to remain, Rafe decided to wait with her, offering quiet support as they awaited Melinda's confirmation. They sat facing each other at her desk, comfortably sharing a moment of tranquility amidst their usually chaotic world. There was no rush, no anxiety, just two people appreciating a rare and quiet moment together, sharing looks filled with understanding, respect, and undeniable love. Breaking the comfortable silence, Rafe softly spoke about how much joy it brought him to see Jada back where she truly belonged, strong, confident, and in control. He remarked playfully, with a hint of affectionate teasing, that he'd much prefer to be her sly private investigator fiancé, happily engaged to the town's beloved sheriff. His words, although light-hearted, carried an undercurrent of genuine admiration and devotion. Yet, even in their shared happiness, Rafe couldn't help but reflect on the shadow cast over their recent past. He expressed regret, tinged with quiet anger, that Arnold had spoiled what was supposed to be the happiest day of their lives, their wedding day. It troubled him deeply that something as pure and beautiful as their commitment had been tainted by Arnold's interference. In a tender moment, Rafe noticed something amiss. His gaze fell on Jada's hand, and with a gentle, questioning glance he pointed out the absence of her engagement ring. A cloud of sadness momentarily crossed Jada's eyes as she admitted that Arnold likely still possessed the cherished Hernandez family heirloom. This revelation might have upset anyone else, but Rafe took it in stride, unfazed by material loss. For Rafe, what mattered most was not the ring itself but what it represented, the unbreakable bond and deep love between them. With genuine sincerity and heartfelt emotion, Rafe assured Jada that the missing ring wouldn't change a thing. All he wanted was to make her his wife, to see her proudly bearing the name Mrs. Rafe Hernandez. His voice, soft yet unwavering, conveyed his conviction clearly, showing how much he valued their relationship above any material symbol. As the episode concluded, it was evident that, despite setbacks and challenges, love remained stronger than any adversity they faced. Viewers were left with a feeling of hope and anticipation, eager to see Jada and Rafe finally find the happiness they so richly deserved. Their journey, marked by resilience, devotion, and profound respect for one another, was a touching reminder of the enduring power of love.